So basically, I got 3 messages from my ex-girlfriend, right? Oi, what are you doing? I'm in Hamilton. If you don't want to catch up, that's cool, just say so. I'll be here until Friday. Fuck you then. Well, I didn't read those messages until like months down the track, right? And so I realized that she had blocked me and deleted me. And then I asked her what the fuck the problem was, because we've spent years of being on talking terms and having a friendship that what I thought was unbreakable just basically got thrown away for a few little messages that didn't get read. And so it was a total misunderstanding. And it turned into a bickering match, as per usual, between us two. In which case she didn't see anything that I was saying as being of any relevance to her. It was almost as though what my opinions were didn't matter. I couldn't talk any sense into her, as per usual. Usually happens within the female species, if that's what you want to call it. Female gender. Well, pretty much we are a different species, apparently. It's basically we operate so differently, males and females, that we could be almost defined as a different species. However, what I wanted to go into was that these indifferences always tend to happen, and it's all based around sexuality. And because males are obviously more sexually driven, as admittedly we are, and we tend to be a lot easier when it comes to, say, if you were going to get a male into bed as opposed to a female, whereas females are the ones that basically call the shots when it comes to saying yes or no, whether they want to sexually engage with their partner. So basically what fucks me off is the fact that males, and this is directed at males and females. Males, they give females this ammunition against us, because we, as males, tend to think that they're worth chasing, and females obviously develop that sense of an ego that they are worth chasing, and so it just looks like there's this, all guys just get labelled as being, having this sixth sense of desperation, where they will just be needy and really want to involve themselves with a girl no matter what, and so, you know, a lot of guys get shut down because of it, and it fucks me off because it gives me a reason to hate females. And I know that we create it. I know we create this imbalance by being the type of guys that are more sexually driven, and so we put them automatically on some sort of pedestal as though they're more superior than us anyway, and that creates an imbalance socially where basically they have the upper hand. And to me, I think males are fucking idiots for doing it. I'm not prejudiced against females. I hate males as well, and I hate females equally as much, because they develop that ego where they're good at shutting guys down, and you know, everything is being like, it's almost as though they have to get good at shutting guys down, because there's so many fucking guys out there that just want sex so badly, you know, like, even if they don't, even if, you know, how many times is it's not unheard of a guy sending dick pictures when a girl doesn't want it to happen, you know. I send a picture of my dick, and if she's not interested, then you know, neither am I. And I think it's funny to a certain extent, and it's better to see the sense of humour in those kind of things, but I just think it's fucking unnecessary, and it makes us all look like dickheads. 1 inch by 2 inches wide, that's 3 inches of dick, man, in diameter. That's a fairly decent dick size, as far as I know. So how the fuck am I meant to deal with these problems within the world when there is all these social agendas that happen, that it's just constant discrimination on both sides, And I fucking hate being categorized as to do with anything to do with humanity, because I fucking hate humanity, because I see all the weaknesses within I see the flaws within us as people, and that's why I like animals better, and I relate to animals because animals are simple. They're loving, they're caring, they're sincere, and they don't have these evil traits where humans develop this character of being spiteful when they don't get what they want, or those kind of qualities where I just think that fucking humans are fucking stupid, just fucking idiotic. We burn our bridges with people for pretty insignificant reasons. We hate each other for fuck all of a reason. We are constantly insincere about what we do because of the things that we want in life, and so we constantly use each other as tools to be able to get where we want and get what we want. And to me, those kind of qualities in people suck. I think if you look at yourself in the mirror and as either a female or a guy, you start to analyze that we value ourselves on this image that we display to people. It is just all just an ego thing, and like everybody's equal at the end of the day. It doesn't really matter if you have a good heart and your heart is in the right place, and then you express good qualities as a human, as opposed to, say, somebody that is really pretty, but she gets what she wants because it doesn't matter if she's a piece of shit, but purely because she values herself as what's centered around her image, which is pathetic to me. It's fucking pathetic. And like it's happened so many times where people develop this kind of ego where they snob people, whereas I might see somebody that is kind of like reaching out for a friend or something like that, and I'm usually the type of person where I don't snob other people purely because they might be fat, or and it's kind of discriminating just saying that word, like fat, as if like being fat is a really bad thing. I don't, well, it's not really, but it's the point that I'm trying to make is that it just doesn't fucking faze me. Like at the end of the day, there's pieces of shit everywhere. If I could go on a rampage, I'd take out half the population. That's how many pieces of shit there are on the face of this planet. And I'm so sick of, like, because everybody, when it comes down to it, there's a certain kind of there are certain groups, certain social groups that we all fit into so much better, and that's within our element to be able to strive and succeed in life. To be able to surround ourselves with those people are obviously going to bring out the better in us, the better qualities that we all kind of want and see in ourselves, and we want to develop a little bit better, or we want those qualities to shine. So we surround ourselves with all these people that do bring out those qualities in us. But I fucking, I just fucking, I'm just so sick of having to validate myself and how I feel to people that I feel like they don't have those sincere qualities about them. They are pieces of shit. They are going to judge you. They are going to look down on you. They're going to be pretentious fucking assholes and passive aggressive, and like there's just no dealing with these kind of people, and people just say, just walk away with it, walk away from it, ignore them, whatever. It's really fucking hard. It is really hard when you have to deal with those kind of people in your life, no matter what, so I'm not advocating killing everyone or anything like that. But man, it's really fucking hard to sit there and then just kind of like develop this sense of spirituality and wisdom, and seeing everything as being preferably wanting to be on a loving side, where like you can preach love and feel at peace and feel serene with yourself. when you're just surrounded by fuckwits. It is extremely hard to do, and it's not that I want to be an angry person or a hateful person. It just really does fucking happen because I get surrounded with these kind of people, and so it brings out the fucking worst in me. And you know, I can only relate my anger to being that of a psychopath, because when I see somebody that severed the head of somebody on like a documentary on psychopaths, is exactly how I feel sometimes. I feel like chopping the head off somebody and then just fucking kicking it like it's a football, like it means fucking nothing to me, over a goalpost. And I hope fucking everybody sees it, because then they can spin out and think, holy shit, this dude's having a fucking meltdown. Which is exactly how I feel when somebody pisses me off. So like, it's kind of like, well, whoa, that's a little bit fucking drastic, but I really feel fucking so violent in my heart when somebody's fucking with me constantly. Like, I just can't handle it. You know, I don't need anger management to tell me that I have problems, because I'm surrounded by problems no matter what.
I'd like to make something very clear. I don't have rage. I'm a happy guy. You see this face? This is a happy face. You all would be lucky to be as happy as I am.
You know, I'm not going to internalize it on myself and think that maybe it's all just me that needs to fucking revolve my being around everybody else, because that's not going to happen. I am just who I am. And I'm not, a lot of people, they get it fucking sold to them as if they're the ones with issues, and that's fucking bullshit, man. Anyway, I've covered exactly what I wanted to cover, and hope everyone's having a lovely day. Feel free to like and subscribe. If anybody has fucking taken time out of their day to watch this whole video, I know that they have the respect for me to actually deserve respect. So, you know, full respect for you guys. Much appreciated. Thank you.